What's like your first green flag in a guy?
Oh, you want to start with green
Okay, we can
flags?
do red. Let's do red. Let's do a red. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Let's do red. I
we
on my
could we
list.
okay. I can start with red flags.
Okay, go at it.
I have a lot of experience with men with red flags, so I
Okay.
feel like I have a pretty good list.
Okay.
The first one is that they don't respect boundaries. Like if you say
Okay.
like you're not comfortable with something,
Uh huh.
and they like make an excuse for it to like be okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah.
So
My
like,
red boundaries are like actual like
okay, wow.
red
So like
flags.
gaslighting you and thinking that like they're not wrong.
Yeah, or like justifying a reason to just like to basically pass the boundary that you set, whatever that boundary is.
Okay, like pushing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like not respecting that
Okay.
space.
And like everything.
Yeah, everything.
Okay.
Like
That's I agree with that.
yeah,
That makes sense.
emotionally, sexually,
Okay.
financially, any spectrum.
Okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
What's yours? What's your first one?
Leos.
Just Leos.
Anybody that's like a Leo, I'm automatically like, okay, I don't want to talk to you.
Okay.
Like,
Interesting.
I had like a Leo boyfriend, and it was like the most toxic relationship I've ever had in my entire life.
My brother's a Leo.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
red flag, but I like
Right.
your brother so much.
Yeah,
so it's
he's
hard.
great. I love my
But yeah,
brother
no,
too.
Leos, yeah, that's like the biggest red flag for me. When people tell me that, I'm like kind of like have like my guard up.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. It's just because like they're like have so much like I don't know like attention that they want, but
Yeah.
your brother's not really like that, so.
No.
It's hard, but
Yeah.
most of the Leos I know are just kind of like a lot, and I can't. It makes the trade like I'm like get scared. I'm like stop.
Okay, so like my zodiac is my red flag is a December Sagittarius specifically. November Sagittarius are awesome. I'm one of them.
Okay,
But December Sagittariuses,
okay,
stay clear.
okay,
Do not engage.
okay,
Okay?
interesting.
Because it's like, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, now red or green flag. Next one.
We can do you want to flip flop? We can do a green
Oh,
flag.
yeah, do a green.
Okay. Mine was that they're close with their family.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cute. I
Yeah.
like that.
It's like a wholesome
Yeah.
one.
It's like a a good indicator, but sometimes people with like stable families like grown up and they're like really confident, like they're amazing and they're like perfect. But having a good family is like a really good green flag.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I said that wrong because it's like not. So it's like
Wait,
having a good like family is a green flag. Yes, but it's not saying that like if you have a bad family, that's a red flag. Does that make sense?
Correct. Yeah.
So it's just a green flag. Like,
Yeah, it's
that
just a
one's
green
not
flag.
reversible.
It's not like it's not reversible. I
Yeah.
guess like some of these could be reversible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if someone's not that close to their family, that's not a big deal. There could be so many reasons for that.
But it is like fun. Like whenever like you meet like your family, it's
Yeah.
always like either like this is the worst thing ever, or it's like
or it's
this
like
is, so
fun. Okay. Yeah, it's like fun to like observe
Uh-huh.
them in their like natural habitat that they like
Yeah.
grew up in.
Do you like whenever guys like meet your family or no?
Guys don't meet my family
Ever?
like often.
Okay.
Yeah. Only a couple. And no, I was not excited for it. Like I was nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's like your timeline of like meeting a guy to your family? Like what like month or like amount of time do you have to like begin seeing this guy and dating this guy before you're like, oh wait, here's my mom and dad?
Probably like a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'd say a year.
Like
Always
a year.
or more.
Yeah. 100%.
No.
That has to be. Like
No.
anything before that.
But bitches be telling them like in the first month, like, hey, I'm like talking to this guy, and I'm like, that's crazy. Like I could never do that. 'Cause I'm like, what if he like leaves and like, where's that guy at? I'm like, oh yeah, he's fucking me over. And, like,
Right.
shit again.
Yeah. No. There's only been a few people that I've like introduced my family to.
Okay.
At all. Yeah. What's your green flag? Your first one?
Like being overtly nice to like service workers
Okay. Yeah.
and like tipping.
And
very
this one's
well.
reversible.
Yeah, this one's reversible.
If
That's
you're
also
mean
different.
to service workers,
yeah.
I get the ick.
No, it's so gross. Like if you're
Yeah.
like just like not tipping or just like being like almost like demanding to this person who's like doing their job, it's like
Right.
your biggest turn off.
Such an ick.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
it's, like,
god.
really reversible.
Yeah.
If
Very
people are, like,
reversible.
super nice, I'm like, okay,
That's a
you
good
could hit.
one.
You could hit.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Yeah, that one's like easy. That one's like a good one. What about you? What's another red flag?
Let's see. I put love bombing.
Love bombing.
Yeah.
What is that?
Love bombing is like I want to say whenever like you get too like
Oh,
you try to get too
okay.
close to a person too soon.
Yeah.
And like you're just like but like I like compliments
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but when there's just like a very obvious like, okay, this person is like trying to love bomb me, and like just like throw so much like
Uh,
gifts or like emotional like
mm-hmm.
attachments like that. It's just like starting too
Uh-huh.
quickly before they really get to like know you,
Yeah.
because I feel like then they're kind of basing the whole, I don't know, relationship not like authentically.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
almost like too lustful. And
Yeah.
it's just like, bro,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
so we
Yeah.
gotta figure this out first.
Right.
There's some person who did that. Is you know, uh,
What? Oh yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Oh, he's a love bomber.
Yes, he's a love bomber.
I could see that.
Like telling you like these things are like, oh, like you're so perfect, like oh my gosh, you're amazing, like you're so perfect. Like in the first like 2 weeks, it makes you think that like, oh, this person really likes me, like I should like pursue this. It's like no,
And he ghosts you.
they just like know what to say
Yeah,
to like
exactly.
make you like them and like
Yeah.
want to like be like hitting them up
Red
just to have
flag.
you like on the roster.
Yes. Okay.
Such a
What's
red
yours?
flag.
What's your red flag? Because
I'm
now I'm
ready.
getting irritated.
You're pissed now.
Yeah.
Another. Let me see what this. I'm trying to think of another like. What do we have? What was that? I gotta think of it. Go.
I have so
Go,
many.
come on,
I
do
wrote
one, do
down
one.
so many
Give me,
red
I'll think of it.
flags.
I'll give it a go.
Oh well, the next one was get serious too fast, which I already kind of like
Mhm.
explained on like the love bombing thing.
Yeah.
Another one, oh yeah. So I think a red flag is when all of his friends. This is specifically for a gay man. When all of his friends are gay or women or just like one type of person. If he doesn't have like a diverse friend group,
Okay.
like then that is, I don't know, kind of a red flag. I feel like there's some sort of like trauma there,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah, it seemed like the amount of people.
Yeah, you need to have like, you need to surround yourself with like a diverse set of people and not just like one specific thing. Cause I feel like then you're just like in, you're in a bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then like, whenever you're in that bubble, like I feel like, let's say like there's a situation where you don't agree like with the partner or like the person that you're dating, and you go to your bubble and you're like, oh well, they did this. And everyone in your bubble is just going to agree with you because they think the exact same way as you,
Oh yeah.
instead of giving you like a different perspective.
Yeah, I get that.
You know,
That makes sense.
like
Different
you
minds.
are going to say something whenever I tell you
Yeah.
completely different than like one of my girlfriends,
Yeah, yeah.
or
But I'm right.
than like a straight friend that I have.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right.
I have another green flag. One of them was like, I think like a green flag or just like a heavy like good turn on is like having a passion for something. Like no matter like what
Oh
their
yeah.
job is, and they're like, I'm really into this. I'm like, oh, that's like a really good green flag.
I think I wrote that down too.
Really? What'd you put? The
Mm,
future thingy?
no, never mind.
Oh,
I did not do that. I didn't
the
write
green
down the
flag, future
passionate.
plans or no?
Yeah, but I
Very
mean,
similar,
future
yeah.
plans. Like, yeah, I guess it's. See, what I meant by that wasn't necessarily like they have plans in the future, but that they include you in those plans.
Okay.
And like instead of like saying like, "Oh, I really want to go to Brazil," saying, "I really want to go to Brazil with you," like that kind of thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
That
that's a
makes
green
sense.
that's a
Yeah,
green
yeah.
flag in any sort of
Yeah,
relationship.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I did
another one.
write down like makes plans and like
Okay.
doesn't text constantly.
Mhm.
That one I'm like really about. I don't want to just text forever.
Mhm.
I want to make plans and I want to go do something and like meet
Yeah,
IRL.
no,
So
that
that's
makes
kind of
sense.
a I wrote that as a green flag, but it's reversible.
Yeah, no, that is
So, like,
reversible.
it's a green flag if like they want to meet up and they like want to get
Mhm.
to know you like early on instead of just like messaging you
Mhm.
constantly. Because I've been in a couple of those situations where like they want to keep texting, they keep messaging me, but like whenever I'm like, oh hey, do you want to do something like this time? It's like they're always like busy for some reason. But I'm like, why are you still talking to me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
weird.
Pull up.
Pull
to my
up.
house and hang. Okay, bad. I'm trying to think of one more red flag. I had one in my. Oh, do you feel like having like when you get to go see them on Instagram, is this a red flag or a green flag? Having a lot of people, no, a lot of followers, but like also like having a lot of people that you follow in common,
Right.
or having nobody in common. Like, which one would you rather have?
Okay, so this one I wouldn't necessarily put on like a red or green flag spectrum.
Uh,
However, whenever we don't have that many mutual followers, it's so hot.
okay,
Like
so
that's
green flag.
so
Okay,
hot.
okay,
Yeah.
I think I agree.
Yeah. But if
Yeah.
we have like that many mutual followers, I'm like,
Yeah, there's gonna be somebody in that circle. That you,
sluts.
yeah, no, exactly. There's gonna be somebody in that circle that you like, probably
Yeah, or they're just
Eskimo
like
brothers with.
probably. Yeah, because you like follow people. I mean, you meet people at parties and stuff like that. So like,
True.
I'm not saying like you
Cool,
probably
cool.
like hooked up with all those people. Like I definitely haven't. But like, yeah,
That makes sense. Those are some good flags.
yeah. I have like I think I basically went through all my red ones. Like I wrote down like won't commit to a date as like a red one, but that was also kind of like a green. Like,
Yeah.
wants to go on a date. But the other ones I had like it's a green flag was like PDA. Like
That's a
I
red
want
flag
you to-
for me. I don't like PDA in public.
Well, it's because you're a little homophobic.
No, I'm not.
You're a little
I
homophobic.
like PDA
Like-
like in like this like closed setting.
Then it's not PDA. PDA stands for public display of affection. If you can't
It's
hold
just,
my
like,
hand
the
in
drama,
public,
I can hold
girl.
your hand. I can hold your hand. Yes.
yeah, that's
But
PDA.
like the whole like on the street, like no.
Oh well, no. That's gross. If it's like
Yeah.
too much, like if you're trying to fuck me on the street,
Uh-huh.
that's too much.
Yeah.
But like, if we are parting ways and we're in a relationship,
Subtle PDA.
give me a peck.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like a little
I'm fine with
kiss.
that. Yeah,
Like a
I'm fine with
kiss.
that. Yeah.
Like that's all I meant by PDA.
Okay.
Okay, there's only 2 more green flags that I have on my list.
Okay, go.
And that is that they ask questions about you.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, conversations where it's just like I'm asking questions and they just sit there in silence, and I'm like,
It happened to me literally
about
the other
me?
day.
yeah.
It's like
Oh.
I'm asking
I
questions.
know who you're talking about.
I was just asking questions. I'm asking questions and I'm asking questions.
Mhm.
I'm like, they're not asking me the same question. If I ask you a
Nope.
question about like, do you have siblings?
Uh-huh.
Tell me about your siblings,
Uh-huh.
and then ask me if I have some
yeah,
too.
yeah. It's like also like people don't realize this, but like usually people are asking questions. It's not because they really want to know the answer that they have. It's more so the question like I want you to ask me that so I can respond with my answer.
Yeah.
But like a fuck that way, but it's like that's just how conversations work a lot of times.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's on my list. The last thing, oh my god, we talked about, which is a social media following.
Yeah.
A green flag I have. Okay.
Honestly, it's a green flag to have not that many.
It's a green flag to not have that many, but the content of your followers is also important.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there should be like some sort of diversity in there, similar to like a friend group.
Yeah,
know
but I
what I
also
mean?
be checking to see like if they have a lot of followers. I will go into their following and like scroll down and randomly click somebody because I'm like, is this person real or fake? And then some random ass bot. And so like if I can tell that they've bought followers, red flag.
Yeah, I mean, don't buy followers. That's dumb.
But yeah, just make sure because I'm also like, how does this bitch get in the? This bitch has like 300,000 followers and then has like 2 comments. I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
300,000?
Doesn't make sense. Like there's people that I see like on Instagram because like some gay guys that have like a huge following, and then I go through their comments or like the shares or likes. I don't know why I'm psycho about this, but I'm like,
I've
why
never
the
I've never
fuck?
done anything that you've just said.
Oh,
So
sorry.
no, it's
I'm
interesting.
crazy.
I'm learning about a
Yeah, because I want to
new
see. I want to see.
perspective.
I want to be like, what the hell?
Okay. Well, I feel like that's like a pretty good comprehensive list of like red and green flags. I think like we kind of
Biggest red flag though?
Oh, nipple hair.
No, not that one though. But also like if they have a podcast, that's a red flag for me.
Actually, I matched with this dude on Hinge, and he has a podcast
Uh-huh.
too. And I'm like really into it.
Really?
I mean, I didn't like.
On YouTube
I'm not
or
into like the
Spotify or what?
content.
Mhm.
He does like a podcast on like finance stuff.
Okay.
And like I'm not really like into like
Plug it. What's it called?
I don't know what it's called, but the
Okay.
dude's really hot. So like, and he was like passionate about it. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
So like, it kind of like ties into like, oh, he's passionate. There, you can have a lot of social media followings and make videos and kind of give me the ick.
Uh-huh.
But if it's good like content, quality content, you're being like authentic and like,
yeah, not like guys in
not too,
wigs and dancing in clubs.
right. That's what we do. That's the type of content we make.
Yeah, no, we need to do better. We're getting there.
All right, we need to close this out.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.